but there's so much bullshit around it. And then like uni and everything, like everyone expects everyone to have their shit together. And I'm sick of really like, I don't know, I can't enjoy the things I have because I'm busy like trying to like have more, if that makes sense. But this is pretty fucking sick. Like, you've got the office, you've got all these other things. Like, I shouldn't be like discouraged, if that makes sense, that we're not pulling in money. But like, I still do like a part-time job. I'm still at uni, and like doing all these things, three things together, it feels like a lie. Like I'm not really like doing this business unless it's full time. Like I'm not here like every day. I don't know. I don't know.
Really wanted to show you a bit of what it's like, what we do and stuff. What we do is kind of boring, and we can't really show you a lot of stuff because of our clients and whatnot. It's probably the best we can do.
So you might not be able to see that, but essentially, I've been applying for similar roles since 2021, and every time unsuccessful.
It's been 2 years since I last uploaded. It's me, it's not you, it's my fault, but here's what you missed in the last 2 years.
That was actually pretty quick. That was pretty sick.
So you moved in with your friends, not something you thought you were going to do. And why you really did it was because you started to drift away because you get older and that's what happens, but you had the chance to live your childhood dream and actually be roommates, which didn't seem possible, but you went for it. And honestly, it was one of the best years of your life. And the main thing is, you knew you were in the good times. You already were getting older. You understood that life gets harder to meet with your friends, but you had this one chance to turn back the clock, and I wouldn't replace it for anything. You got to live in the good times knowing it was the good times, which is a very rare thing. And then you bought an apartment, renovated it / demolished it, and moved in with Tina, and I couldn't have been happier. I love this place, but most importantly, going through this process with Tina, I think I made us closer, and it feels like growing up, but in a good way, and I feel like I've really got something to kind of work for and keep safe, and it's just different, man. It's a whole lot of adult, but it's at the right time. And that damn uni that rejected you like 10 times, they're gonna regret it, man, because I've made a bit of a career. Like, this is from the Parliament Showcase. Like, you got to do a big event, massive for the uni, to the federal government. Like, it's going well. Don't jinx it, but it's going good. And we're getting into kind of side quest territory now, but you ran a marathon. You didn't do it well, but you did it. You did it on a week's notice. I'm going to give you a lot of credit, but it was a rough one. But you know what? You did it. You earned it. Let's never do it again, though. And then a couple months later, you went to Thailand to train Muay Thai, which younger me could not believe I did that. It was rewarding. It was humid. It was painful. Got a little sick, nearly died, but at the end of the day, it was worth it. Rattling off some small ones, you started a business with Nathan. It was not rewarding, but you know what? It made some money, and that's business, baby. You started off a TikTok, and you know what? It actually did moderately well. A couple of videos blew up. One got really big, got on news.com, and for some reason people refer to you as young Aussie boy, which I don't know how to feel about that because I was mad at essentially how hard it is to buy a house, and then everyone in the media was very confused why my parents didn't give me money, and a lot of people thought my parents were dead, but that's not a big deal anyway. And what I'm most proud of is that I prioritize family. I was there because at the end of the day, we can't redo that.
Yeah.
Look, this whole video has been what I've done in 2 years, and it's been a lot. And the reason that it has been a lot is because of that young guy at the start that did all that work and that hustled, and then he had a chip on his shoulder, and then he just wanted to make a name for myself, essentially, put me in a good spot, and I have. And it feels like a different person that set me up than who I am now. But the guy at the start of that video is the reason that I'm here. I'm in lower middle class now, yeah. But essentially, life is at a crossroads where he set me up, and I've got to set the next guy up. And I think this is where everyone kind of falls off, is that everyone or most people get to where I'm at, where they do okay. And it takes a couple of years to really get your foot in the door and get started, but then you do okay. And then I'll probably retire with a good super, have a nice car, safety nets, but that's the crossroads, right? Is if I stop now and I enjoy life and I get comfortable, that is where I stay. And that's not bad. This is not a poor me session. It's a message to me, and here it goes. Let's get closer. This is very serious. That guy at the start, that was still in uni, was a little bit intense, and he knew what he wanted. And as we get older and we meet more middle-classy people and we try to fit in, I at least have kind of watered myself down, where I don't intimidate people, and I don't want to stress them out, and I don't want to seem different. So I think I joke around and I make light of what I want to do and what I've done, because that makes people feel comfortable. And in a normal workplace, that makes people feel like you're them, like we just want to build rapport rather than push someone over and take their job, which is not what I want to do. But people get scared when you are driven. And I think years of watering myself down has made someone that is actually watered down. So this is a message just to me, which is stop watering yourself down, and you know what you want, and you won't be happy if you don't get it. And it's not a thing, it's not money, it's not success or career. The thing that you want is to do everything with 100%. And a lot of people put down people that go 100 and try, and we just kind of want to make light out of the things we go for. And the failures honestly do not matter, but be upfront. Go for it. You want it, get it, let people know. Make a video right in your face that people can see, because you are at this crossroads now, and you could go left and you could chill, man, and you could just have some nice stuff, or you could go right and be the person that younger person was trying to get to. This was not it. This is the middle, and this is the crossroads.